lesson 9 of our 5th grade worksheets. And today we're going to be going over 4 different topics relating multiplication, division, using parentheses, algebra, and order of operations. So let's start with the first question. It says, find the value of the variable and write a related division equation. And it gave you an example. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Therefore, 8 divided by 2 or 8 divided by 4 or 8 divided by 2 equals 4, or 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So let's start with the, let's do number 3. So 8 times 4, we all know, is n equals 32. And to write a related division equation, basically, any number that is multiplied is also divisible by each other. So 32, you always have to start with the bigger number, divided by 4 equals 8. That's just one example. You could also do 32 divided by 8 equals 4. And one more question, let's do number 9. So 3 times 4 equals 12. We all know that because we know our multiplication table. And then 12 divided by, let's do 3 equals 4. So just any number that you can multiply is also divisible by each other. Okay, next topic is using parentheses. So choose an expression that shows the given value. Let's start with the first question. So 2 plus 10 times 3. Now, if you know PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now we know that the parentheses always comes first. So in this case, it will be 2 plus 10 times 3, which is 30. So we all know that 2 plus 30 is 32. So for the first question, A would be the correct answer. Because for this one, 2 plus 10 is 12. And then times 3 is not 32. It's like 36, I think. Yeah. Yep. Okay, next question. Let's do number 6. Oops. So, 5 plus, what's in the parentheses? 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. So, is 5 plus 12 22? No, it is not. It is 17. So, it's not the first one. Let's try the second one. 5 plus 6 is 11. If you know how to add, and then multiply it by 2. We know that 11 times 2 is indeed 22. So the answer to the second question is B. I think this one's pretty simple too. You just basically just do the parentheses first. Okay, next we're going to be doing algebra. It says evaluate the expression n divided by 8 for each value of n. So we're basically going to plug in the n value for this n equation. Let's do the first question. So n equals 96. So 96, let me write it a little more here. 96 divided by 8. So we know that if you know how to divide, 8 goes into 9 one time. Subtract by 8 would equal 1. Bring down the 6. 16. 8 times what equals 16? 2. So the answer to the first one is 12. Basically just dividing. Let's do one more. Let's do 720. So 720, add 7. 720 divided by 8. So 8 goes into 7. Can't go into it. 8 goes into 72 9 times. Subtract 72 because 9 times 8 is 72. Bring down the 0, and we know that 8 can go into 0 times, right? So just add a 0 on the top. So the answer, oh my god, that's so bad. So the answer to this one is 90. Okay. This one's pretty easy, just basically divide. Next, order of operations. So this was exactly what we did before, or not exactly, but kind of. It's the rule of PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. Oh my god, sorry, this is so bad. Oopsies. And subtraction. Okay. So first, we're going to see if there are any parentheses. There are no parentheses, no exponents. Are there any multiplication? Yes, there's one multiplication right there. So I'm just going to rewrite it as 10 plus 8 times 5, which is 40, plus 20. And because these are all the same signs, you could just add it all together. So 10 plus 40 is 50, 50 plus 20 is 70. So the answer to the first question is 70. Let me do one more. Let's do this one. Oh my god. So remember the parentheses is first. So I'm just going to rewrite it again. 40 divided by 5 times 11 minus 7, which is 4. And if you look up, multiplication comes next. So here's multiplication. You can't do 40 divided by 5 first. You have to do 5 times 4 first. So it'll be 40 divided by 20. Now we all know that 40 divided by 20 is 2. So the answer to number 8 is 2. Just got to follow the order of operations. And yeah, that's basically all you do. And I hope you guys learned a lot from this lesson.